Among pirates gets a seal of approval. Cody standing by with the news of the week.
Well, if it seems like your teenager is growing horns, you could be right, and it's not about the hormones. Cell phones may be making us rude and unattentive in public, but two Australian researchers say they may also be causing bone growth. Or what they're calling horns. They found bone spurs growing on the back of some people's skulls, likely linked to poor posture due to looking down at a cell phone screen. Other experts are giving the study mixed reviews, saying it lacks a control group and cannot prove a cause and effect. So if you see this story online, take it with a grain of salt. I always tell people, you know, you can lift the phone up. That's the whole point. It's not heavy, you just lift it up and you can do whatever you want. And this probably won't come as a surprise to parents either. Survey data shows that many people aren't wearing deodorant, like a lot of them.
What?
39% of 18 to 24-year-old Americans say they haven't worn it or antiperspirant in the last 30 days. 48% say they haven't bought those products in the past year. There's no explanation for exactly why younger people are shunning deodorant. More than 52,000 people were surveyed on the issue.
A lot of people, it's because of the aluminum. They don't want the antiperspirant. They don't want the exposure to the aluminum.
I see that. But I'm gonna need a second or third coat.
Right.
A family in Massachusetts took their dog to an animal medical center because he stopped eating. Imagine their surprise when the vet told them that his appetite was not the problem. Mortimer, the bulldog, had his fill of this potentially hazardous snack.
Oh, no!
Yeah, veterinarians believe he'd been sneaking and snacking on baby pacifiers for 2 months, adding up to 19 stuffed inside his small stomach. Look at that x-ray, that's crazy. So that's where all those binkies went. After a little digging, Mortimer is back home with his family, and he is fully recovered. Come on, Mortimer.
Oh, Mortimer. Oh,
That's hilarious.
Those aren't gummy bears.
No. They are chewy.
They're chewy.
Little baby's like, what is going on here? And the story goes, sea captains often drew things they saw at sea, bringing life to myths and monsters and mermaids. Scotland University's St. Andrews may have found the source of those fishy tales. So that was what was luring the pirates to their death. A new study reveals gray seals can copy human speech and songs using the same sound production mechanisms as humans. Zola, one of the seals that was particularly good at copying melodies that were played to her, copying up to 10 notes such as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and other popular themes. That's Zola right there.
So cute.
Strangely enough, Jordan Segundo and Zola are going to do a duet album.
Oh, great idea.
Awesome.
2020.
Great. And then we can throw Dina into the mix to do the rap.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
It's just like a little rap interlude in the middle of it.
Top in the Billboard charts.
You know, I showed that rap to my husband, Steve Larch.
Was he impressed?
Oh my.